Well, do you know where I am just now? I'm standing alongside the main campus of Methodist College. And if you glance in this direction, you will notice a church. It's known as the Chapel of Unity. It's got a very distinctive sloped roof. And the reason I've come here today is that it was within that church that I had one of the most embarrassing experiences of my life. I was taking part in a carol service, and I was to sing the first verse of the carol, "We Three Kings of Orient Are." I was dressed in a white flour sack with some gold tinsel around my head. All of us in the choir were dressed in the same way. The sacks had been obtained from a local bakery. I think the idea was to make the choir look like angels. Anyway, I was to sing this solo, and I was standing there and I was ready to go. Church was packed. Organist was playing, fantastic organ in there. Organist was playing. Missed my cue, didn't start. Complete mess, and very public. Although, I sometimes wonder, was it really a terrible mistake? We Three Kings of Orient Are. Now that carol is based, of course, on the story of the wise men that we find in the Gospels. There we are told that wise men from the east came to visit Jesus. We're not told that they were kings, nor are we told that there was only three of them. They brought three gifts: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. But there could have been many more than three. They were men who saw a star in the sky, shining brightly, and in some remarkable way, God communicated with them in and through that star. And they knew that the Messiah, the deliverer, God's anointed, the promised one, had been born. And so they went on a journey from the east, maybe Persia or Iran, to meet with baby Jesus. And when they met with him and his parents, Mary and Joseph, they bowed down and they worshipped him and gave him their expensive gifts. But the big thing I want you to remember about the wise men is this: they were Gentiles. In the Old Testament days, God focused not exclusively, but primarily upon the Jews. God's good news of salvation came principally to the Jews. But now things are changing. The Messiah is born, and the good news is going to be declared and preached and shared with all men everywhere. Every nation, tribe, and tongue is going to hear this good news that Jesus is the only Savior of sinners. And do you know what that means? That means that it's for you and me, this message, this good news, this salvation. It doesn't matter if you were educated here or you're not educated at all. It doesn't matter if you live in a mansion or you'll be lying tonight on a bench in the Botanic Gardens. Whoever you are, wherever you're from, whatever your background, whatever your nationality, however you identify yourself politically or otherwise, this good news of salvation is for you. Jesus saves. The Gentiles came from the east to worship him. A reminder to you and me that wherever we are today, Jesus is the only Savior of sinners, and you need to trust in him by faith.